I'm gonna put it like this, man. When you doing something right in life, you gonna have spectators who just live. You living in their mind rent free. Like they always thinking about you. They trying to find ways to sabotage you. They gonna find ways to damn your name. You all that when you doing something right. When you doing wrong, you get his man, crickets. A lot of people they wondering why their life going, how it's going, and why shit getting bad for them. Yeah, I said the word shit. It's getting bad for them. Because instead of them trying to make something better in life, instead of trying to get their life together, focus on them at all. Now, if you look at something, right, it says, why do the heathen rage, right? And the people imagine in vain things. If you don't understand that, like it says many times in the book, hey, there's gonna be people that gonna open up the book and they're gonna read and read and read and they're gonna understand nothing. I already told you what I am, what I'm here to do, who I'm protected by, and who told me to deliver the message, right? When it says, why do the heathen rage? That means as this world is being destroyed in front of you, right? And you got pollution, you got oil spills, you got drugs just tearing up the neighborhood, killing beautiful souls, messing up good people, just destroying them. Poverty, just all the bad stuff. Why that's going on? The heathens doing that. The heathens is negative people, bad people. The people out there are imagining vain things. That's how you know some of these pastors out here ain't what they supposed to be. They lying dogs, like the book of Jeremiah tell you. Now, the vain things is, instead of getting their souls right and preparing for the kingdom and preparing for life after death and just making a straight path as they live, they want to get the latest cars, want to get the latest cribs. They competing with each other. It's just like they living by the flesh, and the flesh get them in trouble. I have seen some beautiful people in this world, man, and it's just the flesh got them in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a couple of people that's like smart as hell. I mean, they could be the leaders of this world. They can save humanity, but they destroying themselves. I mean, they on drugs. I mean, they following the drug. Then you got some people that, I mean, beautiful females that have been out there and they done laid with the wrong guy and they got diseases and stuff that they can't get rid of because they followed the flesh. A lot of people sold their soul. Like some of these rappers out here, they like, you think they doing good and they happy. At the end of that video, they can take that chain off, that car's rented, that building they dancing in front of, it's not theirs. It's like they more into vain things. Like they trying to convince you that you can get the same chain they got rapping. They're trying to convince you they can get the same car they driving. They're trying to convince you that you can have that big mansion. They're trying to convince you that you get all that money. But I'm telling you, it's vain because they know for a fact all that is rented. A lot of these rappers are lying. I've been in the industry in and out. I know. You know what I'm saying? They signing contracts. They got to produce a certain kind of amount of money to, like, okay, when they sign the contract, before they signed the contract, they was a revolutionary rapper. They was a gospel rapper. They was singing about the people. They were trying to unite people and everything. But for them to get the deal, they had to actually change around. When he came in the game, he had long dreadlocks and he was talking about freeing the people and uniting the black and white and all that, whatever. And they had him, now they got him rapping about dope and polluting the neighborhoods and women as bitches and everybody this or that. And I mean, I'm just telling you, like, they go for vain things. Then later down the line, they done did all this destruction with the word sound, because you know Satan, he rules sound. He was the head of the Most High God's orchestra. You know what I'm saying? He was the head of the choir. You know, he was the most beautiful angel, had the most beautiful voice. So he rules the music industry. So these rappers, they just telling you lies, you know what I'm saying? They act like they happy, but they're not. Some of them trying to give you like hidden messages in the music. But they go for vain things, man. Like, and that's what you wondered so many times when you was a little kid, like, how are all these people going to heaven? And is heaven real? It's not easy. It's not easy. And now you're figuring it out now. Like, a lot of these souls are in the flesh. They following vain things. The flesh gets you in trouble. It gets you in trouble because you want to wear the latest this and how the baddest that. And what would you do to get it? And it's all in the flesh. Because if the soul make you do it, you wouldn't go for it. You be like, hell no, I ain't doing that, and I ain't doing this. Like some of your gangster rappers and your beautiful R&B singers, they have to do some sonic things. They got to do some things that's defaming them. Like, if you only knew what they had to do to get on top, instead of just going, just producing their own stuff and going to the open mics and giving out the free records and CDs and whatever. They couldn't do that. They want to be famous, so by any means, they sold their soul. So, like I'm saying, if you look at Psalms 2, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine vain things? The kings of the earth set themselves rulers. They set themselves. They wasn't ordained by the Most High. The Most High God didn't make them who they are. They took those positions. They took it because they're making the world destroyed, and they got a leader. Their leader is the almighty fallen angel. So let them sniggle and grin, let them talk, let them have their rumors. And oh yeah, by the way, they trying to do they hacking on my the phone. Like, you got the in and out with the vocals and all that. That's why I know I'm doing something right. They raging right now. They're like, oh boy, he's back. He ain't playing. This time he's going in. And it took me a while. Like I say, it's up to you to save your soul. It's up to you to get off that substance. It's up to you, because at the end of the day, when you fall to your knees and you beg the Creator for forgiveness, or when you fall drop dead, Fred, you're going someplace and you're going by yourself. You're not going with a busload of people. You're not going with a church load of people. You're going by yourself. You're going to be judged by yourself. So why do the heathen rage people imagine the vain things? Because they know they have no like control of their flesh. They let their flesh take over. They have to be seen by others. And if you got to be seen by others, you got to be seen for the flesh, because no one can see your soul unless you walk up to them and like speak to them. How you doing? Such and such and such. But like I said, now I know how a lot of people going to lose their souls, man. A lot of people going to lose their souls because they're not getting right. And shout out to the hackers who trying to hack, you know what I'm saying? The Creator protecting all this, man. Yeah.